there. I'm gonna continue working on the health system for the Metroidvania series today. So in the last stream, what I ended up with was a script that automatically filled up your health based on a couple of settings that we had, and this is supposed to replace the original health marker here. So there was a script that was already set up, so let's improve upon that, and once that is done, we'll move on to the mana and we'll be done with the new health system. So the idea behind this is to make everything more integrated and robust, as we have done with the previous scripts for parts 11 and 12. So let's just jump right in and let me refresh myself on these scripts because it's been a week. So my dilemma with the last stream was whether I should keep the element inside the game object on the scene, or whether I should dynamically generate everything, and I've decided to create game objects to contain a hard template that we can put inside. From there, we will duplicate the hard templates when the game starts. Hey Donut. Who are those people making vids on your channel? So they're my interns. They are working for me. I'm Terrence here. Who are these people you are seeing? Are they different people? And yes, I'm good. I hope you're good as well. So what I'll do here is we have the health UI here. I'm just gonna create one of the parts. I think we have a prefab somewhere inside here, right? Hard prefab. Well, the hard prefab is gonna go, and because we will have a proper hard object. So the hard container is right here, and I'm just gonna replace that with something else. I don't have kids trapped in my basement. Come on, I don't even have a basement. Why? Because I'm Singaporean, and Singaporeans don't even. Our houses are all apartments, man. We don't have. We can't afford a basement. You know, houses are maybe a little bit cheaper in where you're from, right? Is it? Even then, now India is getting more and more expensive as well, right? Putting the post, a new part together. So this part is going to be called next level health. This part 15. You trapped some kids in basement when you were in school. What, were they babies? Okay, so gotta figure out not really, okay, I don't really have to figure it. Let's just put a health container here. So the heart container is going to be duplicated, and this is what is going to give us the new health system. And the heart container, I'm just going to unpack this. Let me just write some bullets on article. Prefab replace. And what we want to do is unpack this prefab. And let me call this, just gonna pack everything into a spreadsheet over here. Should I do the same for the mana? I think the mana probably makes sense for us to have something there as well. The AI is doing alright. The word limit is increased now, but I haven't had a lot of activity in the forum, so I'm not sure if it's working. It's working better, but it's not working 100% yet. Sometimes it doesn't respond. You know what? So we've got to figure that part out. And I also have to go in there and actually, if you're free, can you do me a favor? Because you're a moderator, you should be able to delete messages, right? And we have a bunch of empty posts with the AI responding, but responding half-assed, and maybe you can delete them for me. Don't permanently delete them, just put them in the trash bin. You can do that favor for me, that would be great, because there are a couple of messages over the last month or so, I think. Thank you so much. Wow, this is not too bad, huh? I was playing around last week with getting the borders to show up properly. Brackies has a game jam. It's very nice. Brackies. 2025.1. Looking at it right now. So within 1 week, you have to put together a game, huh? 16 February to 23rd of February. It's interesting. Maybe I can let me see if any of my students are open to participating in the game jam, and I'll let you know if they are. What is the prize for game jam? The game you make must be based on the jam theme, which is announced when the jam starts. After the jam is over, and your game get rated on by other participants, and you will get a vote on other games. I'll keep this in view. I'm not sure if my schedule will allow, but I'm interested in it actually. You can do solo, but solo is gonna be tough, man. Solo is gonna be really tough. Yeah, it's tough to do it. It's tough to do it alone. Let's give it a shot. I have a couple of projects that are gonna be running, so I'm not sure how much I can participate in jam, but I'll let you know again. Yeah, thanks for bringing this to my attention. Okay, so let's go back to the heart. Thought I just asked for a heart without borders. Just gave me the border again. I have an idea here. Just play around with that. I mean, if I think coding wise, if you definitely need help with codes, right? What is a GMTK game jam? Let me see how my schedule is like. Practice one starts. Because I have classes to teach as well. It's gonna be a little tricky. what is the prize that you get for the game jam? Like if you win, what do you get? Publicity, is it? Starts on the 16th. So I have one last class on the 18th, and I have a bunch of classes on Wednesday and Thursday as well. So that means that it's February 23rd. Okay, I'll get back to you again. I'm sure I can make this work. Cash is always great, right? Let me think of how I can modify this. Turn it into a border. Turn this guy black. This black one will be a little transparent so that we can introduce a border for it. So we have a transparent heart here. See how it looks like in a white background. It's great. And as for the red, I'm just gonna turn this white actually. This makes more sense. So maybe this should be a turn this guy white. Then this should be a different color background. So the reason I'm turning this white is so that we can tint it different colors on stuff. Makes it easier for us to tint the object. Game Jam games go on Steam, huh? I didn't know that. I mean, you never know, right? You never know whether you have a chance, you know. The idea part of things are challenging. Are what's challenging in the game jams, you know. So even if you're a veteran, you can still be beaten by someone who has a great idea. So in that way, it's quite egalitarian. I mean, experience does play a role, but you know, everyone has a chance. That's the appeal of the game jam, right? So here I have a new version of the parts, and I think this works. filter. Let me just make the heart over here white. Usually don't work on Photoshop. This is pretty new to me. The Brackies Game Jam offers prizes valued at They tell you what, if I get projects that pay more than 1,000, I'm probably not gonna join it. But if I'm free at that point in time, why not, right? Do the winners get, how much publicity does the winner get? How much eyeballs can I stand to draw? Because if it draws eyeballs, you know, it brings more attention to the channel, then that would be something that's worth going for. Then if that makes sense. Okay, I've updated the sprites. Really happy with that now. And these sprites are a lot easier to work with. Right here. You found this information. Let's see how it plays out. In a couple of days, they will send an email to us, right? Since you also have the you are on their mailing list as well, right? So I assume you will also receive the email. That's right. Why is the outline so faint? So with the heart itself, right? It's great because I can just turn it into any color I want. From here, if I paint it white. But instead gradient. And just playing around with the options that I have right now. May also be able to set it as a mask. So I mask it, then the image will be what I showed. It's fine. I mean, it's you don't know who they are, you know, they can be the best people or they can just be regular people as well. Like us. I'm trying to think of a way to get these hearts work properly. Because I want the lines on the heart as well. I don't want to just I want to have the outline, you know. I want to get it to work with simple sprites like that. Because if I put a regular heart here, I get the proper outline. But I mean, outline is still a little messed up, but at least it's proper outline here. This should be 0 -1. Well, maybe because brackies is pretty big, right? If they feature, if let's say you do well in the game jam and they feature you in the game jam, it's gonna blow you up. It's gonna be pretty famous after that. It's definitely worth a try. So what I'm trying to do here is to make a mask, and that can serve as the border that I want to use later on. Wow, it's a lot of money. 100,000. When is the GMTK one? Do you know? If there's that much money, it's definitely worth a try. Let's work on the GMTK one. So here we have a stroke, heart. Okay, let's get it together. Annual game making marathon where individuals and teams try to make a game that fits a theme in a super short time period. Hey, well, let's register as well. One thing I regret not doing when I was younger and I had more time was participate in game jams. I should have done that. That would have been great. You know, now when I'm older, I have less time and have to attend to a couple of projects. So it's a bit harder for me to make things work sometimes. You just clean up this little heart over here. Annoying me a little bit. It's just a little misshapen. Why does the heart look so messy? Starts in 11 months. Well, let's start with the brachis one then, and we can build upon the work we've done on the brachis one. You know what this should do. So we have a mask of the art, and then we have the art itself. I think this can work pretty well now. Hi, Demon Slayer. Just discussing about joining game jams. Seems like they've got a lot of very interesting games, huh? How are you doing, Demon Slayer? So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make a mask of the hearts so that I can use a mask to filter out the outline. So what I'm trying to go for is something like this, where I have this heart sprite over here, and if I put a mask over here, right, what's gonna happen is this mask. With the mask, I won't need outline. I'll have to instead turn this section here into a transparency map. Just merge everything here. Remove these three sections and I'll be left with the white stuff. It's not clean. But this can be easily fixed with a layer mask. Just copy and paste from the layer mask here. Should get our transparency, right? Just the way we want it. And just add this mask. Turn everything white. There we go. Now we have the border, and then I just make the border. Actually, it's fine if it's white. So now with the heart template, I have a very nice border right here with, I don't need the outline. And so we have the heart template right here. But we're still missing the outline like this. So maybe we can coordinate this. If you're not willing to share your email over the net, you can always go to parascore.com/contact and you can share your email there. And then I can forward your email over to Donut. And we can figure it out, because I may want to join as well if my schedule allows. The GMTK one is big, you know, so it's pretty cool. And if it's only a week, then it's definitely, I can definitely make it work. And if it comes during when there is no school, then that would be perfect. Oh yeah, but forums are public, right? So, or you can sign up on the forums and you can leave your email there, and then we can work something out. We can form the Avengers. We are the Avengers. So how do I get this to work? This is so frustrating, you know. If I just use the heart and add outline, does that work? It's gonna look like this. Make it transparent. The outline is transparent as well. So that means that perhaps what I have to do is to create an outline for the heart. And this is the mask, right? Because if the mask is gone, mask is gone, we have the whole thing. The mask cuts out the outline as well. I have a feeling I'm almost got it. Just gonna make this stroke outside. Brackies is sponsored by maybe Game Maker's Toolkit. It's just maybe they have sponsors, but it's not public. You know, it's possible as well. 30 and 40. Oh wait, this works, right? But if there's no heart, it's just up. I guess we will outline as well, but this outline doesn't really give us anything. So we have the hard template here, and then we have all this to fill. Here, we can create the rest of our hearts. So if we change things up a little bit, a couple of errors we have to fix, but just comment all these out first. Health unit template, we can just drop this inside here. This should be a game object. And when reset, we can just set equal to form that fine get child 0. What is the program I use to make the scripts? Visual Studio. So you can check out so in our channel page, right, there is a watch this first video, and you can look at that video to see how to set up Visual Studio. Maybe I'll just go to the YouTube channel and just give you a quick rundown on that. So when I'm not streaming, you should find a different video here. This is it's a watch this first. And then there is this part of the video that covers how to set up the code editor, as well as how to make it so that your code editor should also help you complete your code. You see, it should do all these things for you. So if you don't have that, it becomes a lot harder to code. So you want to have all of this set up. And Donut got it. I will look at my email after the stream. So where was I? I was coding the UI help. Yeah, Visual Studio is good as well, but it's not as robust as Visual Studio is because you cannot link. I'm not sure if you can link the Unity code base to Visual Studio code, because if you can't do that, then you can't get this, right? Then that makes it harder for you to code. So Visual Studio is the one that is designed to work with Unity, so you want to try and use that as much as possible. Again, the video covers that. It's about, I think it's a 5 to 10 minute section that covers that part. Well, you can use what you're comfortable with, but you may find if you change over to Visual Studio that you code a lot better. You can move a lot faster with coding. See if this works here. Filter, fill, stripes. Why does this take forever to run? I think I just crashed my Unity. Maybe there's an infinite loop somewhere. Let's reopen that. We just test the codes one by one to make sure that there are no errors. Seems like there may be some errors that the code has that's causing the game to not be able to run properly. All the changes haven't been saved. It's terrible. Container, let me unpack this completely. This should be heart, and inside the heart we have fill. So the heart and the fill are going to be replaced, sprite to replace, and replace the sprite over here. And black. Fill is going to be this container here. Color that's assigned. We'll work out the design later on. So this has to be filled horizontal. Same here, filled horizontal. Hope this runs this time. That there isn't any finite loop. So maybe the loop is here then. Where is the issue? Where are all my cats? They spawn here. Under the canvas. Spawn. Because the health unit template is set. Fail here as well. What's going on here, man? Here we go, now it works. And what we are going for here is to have the fill set to 0, right? Target item count, we have to count the fill unit as well. There we go, now we've got the right number of hearts. So the hearts will only fill up to whatever the amount of health we set. So now we can just tie the health to the heart. Done. So this allows us to set like a default amount of health as well. So for example, if I want to see how the UI looks like with, okay, maybe 4 hearts, maybe 5, you can just lay the hearts out like this, and of course set the spacing accordingly. And this lays out the health. So no matter what the health is, it will always fill up accordingly. So now the next thing to do is to tie the health display to the health of the character. Let's call this the health UI. Oh, we have an outline here now. Finally figured out how to do this. So if we get an outline here, the outline changes together with fill. We do have an outline, look at that. That's fantastic. Which means, let me just change the section here, then this changes how we can do things. So we'll have the stroke removed, and this will just be the container version of the heart. And it can also be what? And we'll add to these sprites as we go further along project. I managed to get the parts to show up the way that we want, and it's got great results here. So we add an outline without the alpha, and this will serve as the fill. So what happens is, if you have the container, it's just gonna be right there, but the outline is affected as well. So even if it is wide, it's the same thing. The outline kind of messes it up. This actually works pretty okay at the outline. Let's give this a try. Just add a faint little outline to it. I think it works pretty fine, pretty well. We don't use the graphic alpha, that can work as well. I think we've got something nice here. Let's give this a try. It's got a very hand-drawn effect to it as well. Why it's wow. So this is perfect. If we want to make the lines thicker, right, we can just increase the... Oh, it doesn't work. 2, how about 2? -2 still kind of works, right? Gives us a thicker outline around the heart, which works actually pretty well. So now we have this thing where we are able to have a independent UI display, and then as we increase the health, we also can change the we can animate the whole thing actually, right? So we have the heart, we have the fill, and then we're able to set the template container path and the fill path. So the next thing we want to do is to link this to the player controller. Sorry, the UI manager. Where is the UI manager? UI manager is right here. So the heart controller is no longer needed. Yes, we will replace that with the UI manager handling the health. Controller here. Health changed. Callback. So there is a delegate right here that handles the change of health. I'm not sure if the delegate is that important. It seems to be overcomplicating things a little bit. Let's just call this change my mark. So let's mark this as well as this. works. We replace the HUD controller on the canvas, our own. So the HUD controller is going to be gone because it's deprecated anyway. So move this as well. The HUD, this is gone, and HUD's parent is gone as well. So Health UI replaces the HUD parent then. So this guy then moves up. It should be anchored to the, maybe to the, let's anchor him to the top. Or let's just move it up first and then we'll handle the anchoring later. Let's figure out the anchoring after we're done with everything else. Let's place the HUD inside. And what we want is for the HUD to be linked, so we want the UI manager to handle the HUDs as well. So the UI manager here will UI health. So on awake, if it's not destroyed, it's going to get Health UI on. Close to UI. What's going on here now? Value does not fall within the expected range. Ah, it works, but the health doesn't update. What was going on there just now? With the health? There was some weird thing that was going on just now, right there. Oh, what? Plus equals stupidest mistake ever. Gosh. So now it still doesn't work. What's going on? This line saves everything. Initialize to avoid. Let's move this to start and see if it makes a difference. Let's get everything initialized first. And not sure if the UI screen has a start function. Because if it does not, then that's great. Let's start. Still says here value does not fall within expected range. stuff. Can I grab some food? I'm really hungry. I'll be right back. full name thing. Signature has to be the same. Public void refresh. This is public void as well, no? Got a sign of your health over here. No wonder it's saying 0. So now code runs, but nothing works. I guess that's because I need to call this, right? On health changed. Health. Says here there's now reference exception. So maybe the first time this is a sign. Also calls. Click. Because I need to supply the health and it's too long-winded for me to do. Let's move this over to wait. That way we can put on health gain. There we go, now it works. So do we need the max health setting? We don't need that anymore, right? Because max total health. It's all used by heart controller. And the save data as well. But other than that, max total health is not used that much. If it is even used, it's used in upgrade pickup. But we can just remove the max total health, because there's no limit to the health anymore. Anyway, okay, we'll just leave the max total health there at the moment first. So if we leave the health to say like 10 and 10, right? Now the hearts will automatically fill up by itself. And when we get hurt, of course we lose half the health. So everything is great. And then the heart shards will give us 1 heart, right? We can change that later on. Damage value. Now our hearts are all set up. The next thing to do is to look at the mana changes. In that case, so for the mana, perhaps let me just copy and paste the changes to the UI manager. No, let's let GitHub do that for us. Update everything in one shot after that, because there's some changes with the code. So where will we? Let's look at the mana stuff. We have mana stuff here, and then we have mana container, mana orbs, and whatnot. So let's figure out how this works. Not sure how this works very well. We have half mana and full mana, and as usual, because I want the mana to be able to adapt. So we don't want the UI manager to be handling this for us. It's a little weird that UI manager is handling the half mana and full mana states. The player should be the one handling the half mana and full mana states. There. So half mana happens until we retrieve our shade, right? Vessel fragment. Where is the mana stuff that we need? This is a rather clunky way of doing things, I would think. Half mana. And the mana orbs are all disabled. Here. And the mana controller is... where is it? can just have two different sprites for the. And we have the mana ops handler as well. What's that for? Cash in mana. I'm gonna call it a day today. Getting a little brain drain over here. Anyway, so thanks for joining in the stream. I will be working on the mana in the next stream. That probably will be next Monday. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next week.